So it's a pleasure. I want to introduce my colleagues here. Our very beautiful and exciting General Manager, Mrs. Bernice Eremehe. Ms. Bernice Eremehe Ashobogo. You can see that her name is double barrel, you know. And sitting next to her is Mr. Vincent Adawaisi. He's our Deputy General Manager. And next to Vincent is Mrs. Mando Uwem Umo. She's in charge of our communications and media. Her second, Tolu Balugu, operates from the United Kingdom and spreads Coson's affairs across the world. I was saying that we have our own lawyer, Miss Cynthia Nwokonko is our Esquire. I forgot to put Esquire. You know, is our legal officer here, and Pat is our licensing head. You know, she is in charge of. There are all kinds of people working for Coson all over the place, but these are the people who are here now. I want to welcome you to, you know, Coson House. My communication people will say, no, I haven't called it well, because they always put the word magnificent, you know, before Coson House. They will tell you, welcome to the magnificent Coson House. You know, this building is historic in a sense. This is one of the first buildings of this sort, completely owned by the Nigerian creative industry. We don't have 1 naira of government money here. We don't have a loan from anybody. We don't have a grant from anybody. This was built by Nigeria's creative industry on its own, and we don't owe anybody 1 shilling here. And if you go around the whole of this place, you'll see that the walls are white. You won't see any stain anywhere. You won't see any dead bulb anywhere. You won't see, there are 10 toilets in this building. You won't see any stain or any smell or feel any smell in any of them. You know, we manage it exceedingly well, even if I say so. And why am I saying this? Because it is an example of what we can do on our own if we have the right atmosphere to do it. I introduced the young lady. She's a lawyer, very, very good, sound lawyer. She's an accountant, very, very good, sound accountant with all the qualifications you can find anywhere. He is a copyright expert in every way you can think of. Mando has been on practically every TV station in the country. She works for Silverbird, right? We work for TVC, right? We don't hire, you know, quacks. We don't hire unqualified people. And all these people work with the creative industry, for the creative industry. You are their employers, right? And that's the example that we show. We try to do things well on your behalf. What do we manage here? We manage copyright. What is copyright? Simply defined, the right to copy. That's what copyright is. As a creative person, you own nothing. If your copyright, if you don't own your copyright, you own nothing. You have nothing. It means that anybody can use your labor, your sweat, your work for nothing. So you are creating nothing. And copyright has become so critical because it is that thing that gives the work that you do to you as property. It's an incredibly important aspect of what you call intellectual property. Intellectual property. If you live here with nothing today, please live with the concept of intellectual property. Is the idea that the work you do, whether it's music that you write or script that you write or movie that you make, creates a property that belongs to you. That property is bigger than this house. It's bigger than the car that you drive. It's bigger than your iPhone. It's bigger than any other thing that you get, because that is what makes you a creative person. That property you can leave, you can will to your successors in title and say, for the rest of my life, or even after I'm dead, this is your property, and they can live on that property forever. I don't know if am I making sense?
Yes.
You know, the property left by Michael Jackson is in millions and billions of dollars. That is intellectual property. So what do we do at Coson? Copyright Society of Nigeria. What is our mantra? Let the music pay.
Coson.
Let the music pay. Coson.
Let the music pay.
That sums up what we do. That we say the music does not just have to play, it has to pay. If it's not making money, it's not making sense. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
If it's not making money, it is not making sense. You know, for a long time, people played music in Nigeria, and it was not making money. They just played music, entertain people. Okay, they go some places, they entertain people, and they give them some rice, and then give them some ogogoro, and ask them and say to them bye-bye. And we say that is not enough. What these people are doing has substance, and that substance must be protected and then has to be monetized like it's done in other parts of the world. That's why Coson was created, to project our music, protect our music, and make sure that the music is paying. Because these days you have Nigerian artists who are practically ruling the world. The videos of this world, the Burna Boys of this world, the Whiskies of this world, the Ashakes of this world. The fact that they've taken off and they are touching the world in so many directions is because their works are being protected. Davido has been a member of Coson, right?
Yes.
You know, Burna Boy, Flavor, the rest of them. We created a platform that has turned Nigerian music into something that the world now enjoys. And you guys are lucky because you have come at that time when Nigerian music is now reaching out to the world. Nigerian creativity, Nigerian movies, Nigerian whatever. But it's still early days. You know, there is a whole lot of miles ahead of us that we must conquer. And this is a relay race. We'll do our bit and we'll pass the baton on to you guys. But you must have passion and believe that this is no easy way to make money. It's not the easiest of ways to make money, I can tell you. You know, what has sustained me and your president is our passion for this. You know, he's told you about how many years ago that we have been working on this. Like he said, I used to be president of AMAN. I worked so hard to turn creativity into something that Nigerians admire. Yes, I created the Nigerian Music Awards. You know. At that time, the Nigerian nation didn't see music or the creative arts as something very important. We needed to make a statement, a major statement. We created an event that was advertised like no other event in the history of Nigeria. Our standards were excellent standards. We used the best venues. The only venue we used in Lagos, in Nigeria, was the main hall of the National Theatre. I remember at one event of the Nigerian Music Awards, I came from the roof of the to the audience. I will show you people the video. I have it
Yes, I know, I've seen
with
it.
lights and sound.